We're looking at 8 minutes, so here we go. Okay, I just can't believe I'm up here. So let me begin first by congratulating all the other inductees. It just, I can't believe that my name could ever be mentioned with any of you because you are truly greats of the game. And this is just unbelievable. It's really a humbling experience. And there's a lot of people to thank, and the first person I'd like to thank naturally is Rennie. I told Rennie a long time ago that baseball never had a better friend than Rennie. He's been unbelievable. I've enjoyed so much my conversations with him, and I know what it's coming from. It's coming from his heart because he's just a wonderful man, and the baseball is so much better for knowing Rennie LaRue. So thank you, Rennie. I'd like to thank the selection committee. You mentioned Victor Feld. Victor has been a straight shooter from the moment I met him, and it's over 35 years. He's just a wonderful person, wonderful family, great person. Thank you so much, Victor. Dom Scala. Dom, I know you as a great player. Everybody knows you as a great baseball player, but they don't know that you were an all-city football player for the Prep back in 1972. Thank you so much, Dom. I want to recognize my brother Constantine. Right now he's throwing darts at me because he tries to fly under the radar in everything he does. He's an attorney by trade. He is a retired administrative law judge for the state of New York. In fact, he was the principal hearing officer for the Department of Disability and Assistance, and he's going to get upset because I never get it right. But you can imagine how I've always tried to run things by him, and he always says to me, "Must I hear this?" And I said, "Yes." He's been a reluctant psychologist for me forever. So thank you so much, Constantine. We came to the country in 1956 from Greece. And we came here with two loving parents that always tried to tell us right from wrong and always emphasized and stressed education. And like I said, they were loving parents, and I think we did okay for ourselves. I think they'd be proud of us. So um, we were helped along the way by growing up in this wonderful neighborhood of Gravesend, Brooklyn, surrounded by the greatest friends you can imagine. They were just like us. They were good kids. We tried to be good kids. We wanted to play ball. We wanted to go to school. And they're still with us here over 60 years later. In fact, it's like an extended family. It's not just here. They're sitting over there too. All right. It's like one big family. We care about each other. We care about their families. And it's so nice. And we've gone as far as giving ourselves a name. We're the Mamalukes. Okay. And we certainly are Mamalukes. So thank you so much for being here. I love sharing this with you. The early sense of baseball we had was in the schoolyard. If we wanted to play baseball, we had to go to our field of dreams, which was Erasmus Field, which was not close to us, but we would make it over there, and we would just dream about one day being a great baseball player or playing great games. And we had so much fun in doing that. In baseball, we always play some form of the game in the schoolyard, whether it was stickball, a lot of stickball, softball, punch ball. And when we couldn't do that, we played Stratomatic. We were the greatest Stratomatic players. I think Keith Hernandez would love talking to us about Stratomatic. It was just a great game, and we know everybody's card. So it was really great to do that. So now here we were in Gravesend, and it came time to go to high school. And I was so fortunate. I made it by 30 feet to go to a high school that was known for baseball. It was Lafayette High School, Sandy Koufax's school. 12 major leaguers on. It goes on and on. how many minor leaguers. So if you made the team at Lafayette, you felt like you accomplished something. I just want to share one quick story, which is my first game at Lafayette, and we have to go back to late March 1969. Don't we love March games in the Northeast? There's nothing like them. It's 36 degrees if the sun is out. If the sun goes behind the clouds, it becomes 19 degrees. And you're guaranteed to go home with a windburn. And as soon as you get home, somebody says to you, "Where'd you get the suntan?" They said, "No, I went to the parade grounds." And here we were. We're playing at Midwood High School in the parade grounds, Diamond 3. We can't wait to get there. We're in the third base dugout, and Coach Lasker says to us, "Hurry up, change into your spikes, run down the line, and get ready to play the game." And as we come out of the dugout, I couldn't help but look down at my uni. I kept staring down my uni because I was so proud that it said Lafayette on my chest. It was incredible. We were all proud to play for Lafayette. And here we were down the left field line, and we're starting to get loose, and we're feeling really good, and we're happy. And all of a sudden, we heard 5 words put into a sentence that have stayed with me until this day. Someone yelled out, "The scouts want the lineup." And all of a sudden, we came to a hush. We couldn't move. We were just looking at each other saying, "The scouts at the game." Oh my God. We had heard that scouts existed. We never saw a scout before. And all of a sudden, there were 2 legendary scouts at the game. It was Joe LeBay from the Phillies, and it was Art Deedy from the Yankees. And it was not a warm day. They stayed. They stayed for the game. I have a deep appreciation for scouts and scouting. They should be commended. It's really, it's a great institution, and it's the backbone of our sport. I'll come back to it, but I have to move on because I'm running out of time. Then eventually I got to Brooklyn College, and I have to tell you, it changed my life. My college coaches are here, and 2 legends also. Don Landolfi is here with his beautiful wife, Rosemary. And Coach Mike Hipsher is here. And I wish I had more time to tell you about these 2 wonderful men because they're still involved in baseball. And it really changed my life because I'm studying to be a teacher. I'm playing baseball. In my senior year, I had a golden opportunity to help out with the JV. I assisted with the JV. Upon graduation, I became the JV coach, the head JV coach. And then I became an assistant varsity coach. And then a couple of years later, I was the head coach at Kingsborough Community College. So not only did that help me, but also they've been mentors to me. They've helped me throughout my life. I've always relied on them for things. They're just the most wonderful people you can imagine. And believe it or not, some teammates are here. Some have come up from Florida. And and also people I coach. So I tip my hat to the wonderful people from Brooklyn College. It's always been with me for 50 years. So thank you. I have to keep moving. I'm going to jump over to 2001. 2001, I got the job of a lifetime. It was something that I just can't tell you how happy and proud I am to do this job. I am the baseball commissioner for the high schools in New York City. There's no better job. There's no better job in New York City. In 2001, when I started, we had 107 teams playing baseball in New York City. We're up to 164 now. And I don't do it all myself. My assistant commissioner is here, Charlie Patamara Pippin, and his son, who was happy to surprise me. He knows more baseball at his age than I ever did. And our baseball coordinator, Tyrone Parker, is here. Our sports information director, Yolanda Alford, is here. I applaud you. Our task is the same. We're always trying to provide a positive baseball experience for the players of New York City. We do it through senior showcases, junior showcases, spring training clinics, trying to find the best fields in New York City possible. Where is Gary Perrone? Shout out to Gary Perrone for 25 years looking out for the kids of New York City. Thank you, Gary. All right. I'm running out of time, so let me make it quick. 2012, we were fortunate enough to send a team to St. Petersburg, Russia.
Even though you're done because you mentioned my name in your speech, you get 2 more minutes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Brenny. In 2012, and what we wanted to be an educational experience for kids, we were able to put together a team of juniors to go to St. Petersburg, Russia. It was one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It's the Venice of Russia. We didn't go there to try and win championships. We went there to play. We were better than what we were playing, but we got to travel and teach the game of baseball. We did clinics. We met people. I mean, we saw every mansion, museum, church, everything we could. We had the greatest time. We were true baseball ambassadors. And that is a trip of a lifetime to be able to impart your game onto a country and a culture where they're so hungry for it. And our game's a beautiful game. And I'm going to conclude with this. I'm happy to report that the players of today, the high school players of today, are no different than me and my teammates back in 1969. They are thrilled to represent their schools. They have such pride in their unis, and they want to go out on the field and show you what they could do. Thank you so much. I am humbled by this. Thank you. Thank you.